Good afternoon, everyone. I call our assembly to order and recognize Councilor Iannella for our prayer and pledge today.
Thank you very much. We seek blessings on the task before us. Bless our efforts with clear insight, our deliberations with wisdom, our work with clarity and accuracy, and our decision with impartiality. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much.
Prayer. Can you do it again?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good hit on that housing thing. We were on Spectrum News.
Oh, gee, sorry for you. I recognize Councilor Hurley for a motion to record advice and consent for the financial warrant.
So moved.
Second. There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And I recognize Councilor DiPaolo for a motion to record advice and consent for the pending list of notaries, public, and justices of the peace.
So moved.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
I recognize Councilor Hurley for a motion to record advice and consent for the appointment of Nicholas Parsenios to the position of Associate Justice of the Probate and Family Court.
It's with great pleasure I nominate or move to the nomination of Nicholas Parsenios. He's from Berkshire County, but he's going to be working in Hampton County to help clear up the huge backlog that resulted from the huge number of people that go there and also the pandemic.
Second.
Thank you.
There's a motion and a second. Councilor.
I just want to say, I think he's one of the better candidates that's ever been nominated for the probate court. He's got all the experience in the world, and he's just a nice guy.
Does he have any ties to Holyoke?
I think he's gonna take in Hoyle cases, isn't he, Mary?
Absolutely.
Okay, Councilor Devani.
I echo what the district councilor said. I found him to be sincere, has compassion. He practices what he preaches. He said in his JNC that to be a judge, you have to have public service, and he has. He has done more pro bono and raised money for fundraisers for people in need and everything. And this is what we need. I hope you will give a message to the governor, and I hope you will too, to tell the JNC to get people of this caliber, of the age, of the experience, life experience. A 40-year-old isn't bringing pro bono, hasn't got experience in court, but we're putting them on the bench. And there's people out there that are being rejected. I'm saying that really from my heart. I don't know, it doesn't go anywhere when I say anything. I hope this will. So I'm going to be very proud to vote for this candidate.
Thank you. Okay, we may begin the roll call.
Yes.
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 Thank you. I recognize Councilor Kennedy for a motion to record advice and consent for the appointment of the Honorable Cathleen Campbell to the position of Associate Justice of the Superior Court.
I make that motion. I think she has all the qualifications that Councilor Devani just said she wanted in a judge, with the added benefit of being a woman.
Second.
Discussion.
Yes, Councilor Devane.
I have to say, it's wonderful to vote yes. And these two really deserve my vote because they are so qualified. Judge Campbell, I voted for her 9 years ago, and she was such an exception that, to the rule of the experience she had for her age and her life experience she brought. But what I see in Judge Campbell, as I did with Attorney Parsenios, is compassion. And I've said it many times. I look for compassion and empathy. This man has this woman has such empathy, and she cares. She cares about not only the people out there, but she cares about the people in the courthouse. We've been going through a pandemic. Most of the judges are home. and they're doing Zoom. Not Judge Campbell, because she cares about those people in the court. She doesn't want them to have to be sending her emails all the time and all of this. She's in the courthouse, so it cuts down that extra job that the people there have. And she has still, as a judge, is still volunteering for people. And just like, Attorney Parsenios, not paid, helping those people out there, and she has never stopped. But I thought it was important to bring that during this pandemic, no one expected her to come into the courthouse, and she's been there every day because she cares about the people working there. So I'm very proud. These two are great. So I hope that message will go to the JNC, because so many people are being rejected. And we don't need a 40-year-old that, works in a city hall to be a judge. We need people with life experience to bring. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'd
Rare.
just like to echo the sentiments of my colleagues here. This woman, as her application showed, she not only runs marathons, but she wins them. And she does the same in the judiciary. She's authored over 400 decisions and has impeccable credentials. So congratulations on a great choice.
Thank you.
Councilor Julie, I've had the pleasure, as Councilor Kennedy has, of being before her in a courtroom. And I must say that she is a superb district court judge. She has all the qualities of a judge. People go into her courtroom, I've seen people go in and were upset and fearful, and she talks to them in a way that calms them down and reassures them. She's just wonderful, and she makes a very fair decision in every case she has. So it was a great appointment.
I would echo the sentiments of my fellow councilors and also indicate that I served with her for a couple of years before I retired, and she has an outstanding reputation, and everything that's been said here is absolutely true. I would, however, just point out that I was 44 when I started the process, and I don't think necessarily age is the magic ingredient to a good judge. And there's, I think, Asa White that we approved is an example of somebody who, at a very young age, has stellar qualifications and is going to be a great judge. So, and sometimes the older people don't want to get a judgeship because they're happy doing what they're doing. So it takes a special kind of person to want to be a judge. And with that, I'll just say nothing else.
You don't look any older than you do when you started as a judge.
Oh my God, you should run for political office.
Okay, we have a motion and a second, I believe, and we may begin the roll call.
Councilor DePaulo?
Yes.
Councilor Hurley?
Yes.
Councilor Ferrer?
Yes.
Councilor Jubal?
Yes.
Councilor Devaney?
Yes.
Councilor Ionel?
Yes.
Councilor Kennedy is a yes.
I'm sorry, yes.
I was going to say, I'm at 6. Did I miss that? Okay, 7-0. Thank you. We have 2 nominations today. Sally Ann Janu Levikas has been nominated to the position of Associate Justice of the District Court, and that's within your district.
I'm going to speak with her and schedule it administratively.
And we have Zachary Hillman, who's been nominated to the position of Associate Justice of the
Right.
District Court.
I'll schedule that for October 13th at 1 p.m.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, that concludes our business today. Thank you.